Alright, welcome back to Ratchet and Clank. We're on our way to Uzla. We found one of the 2 platinum bolts, so this is our giant bolt collecting episode. So if you don't want to see me running back through all the planets, catching all the missing bolts and stuff like that, you might as well just skip this episode. It's gonna be a long one. There's not gonna be really too much change. I think the only thing you might miss is me actually spending all of the bolts on upgrades at one of those secret ship shop or weapon shops. But other than that, this is probably going to be just a long episode of me grinding bolts and stuff. Alright, so see if I can remember which button the map is. There we are. There is a hidden area over there. 2 big hold hidden areas. Alright, so that means I want to go... Looks like the only access is if I go this way. Oh, no, I don't want to watch the video again. I've seen quite enough of that, thank you. Alright, what weapons do we have that we want to get a little bit of leveling up on as well? Yeah, might as well do the Sheep Raider. These are pretty low-tier enemies, so... There we are. Sheepinator. Oh yeah, these guys are perfect for this. Considering we already been through here once. What if that boss is still around here? They're, hidden... Is this the hidden bolt area? No. It is much, much farther up still. Alright. Now this Sheepinator is really good compared to the Morpho Ray from the last game. This thing really cuts through these enemies. It could be these things have the lowest health of anything, so they don't really put any real effort into it, but who knows. Alright. There might be a way to get across over there from here, if there's one of those little trolley ferry alien things. I don't know. Nope, looks like we have to go farther through. Kind of nice revisiting all the worlds, seeing all the different places one more time before we head to the final planets. And the nice thing about going through all of these places again, it'll give me a chance to get all of my weapons powered up. So we'll have as much strength as we can going in for that. We hopefully should earn enough bolts just from random crates and bits to buy us some better armor so we don't die all the damn time. Admittedly, breaking these crates is like the most useless thing bolt-wise. I think these light bolts give more than the crates do. No, they don't. Alright, not gonna waste my time breaking objects then. Looks like the hidden room is... Huh. Did I go the wrong way? No, I didn't go the wrong way. Maybe I went the wrong way. I don't know. We'll see if we can get through the factory for it. Oh, need the dynamo. Actually, no, we don't. That's only if we don't have Clank with us. Haha!
Thank you for choosing Megacorp, where our customers come first.
Okay. Gadgets. Oh, right, it's the double-step puzzle. Yeah. Actually, you know, I think, yeah, I can just defeat this thing with Clank. Alright, this one I need them for. Need it for, yeah, there we are.
Shirt and shoes are required when shopping at Megacorp.
Alright. Keep clicking on the wrong button. Alright, we go outside, and then the secret area is on the left. Alright. This is a lot more peaceful than I remember it. I wonder if there's something up. Wasn't there used to be goons everywhere, or was this just a really easy first level? Alright, through here, and at the end, there's something. Aha! The magnet boots ramp. That's the secret area. And now we have the magnet boots. So there's a Gadgetron vendor. We already have all our ammo. So let's see what's down here. The shit? It's a hidden boss fight? That's really unexpected. Okay, this was like the least expected thing. Alright, he is destroying my platforms and pushing them around. Holy crap, this is like a giant mutated version of those things out in the swamp. So yeah, I was looking for golden bolts. I did not know there was actually hidden bosses. Holy crap, this is going to be a more exciting bolt collecting episode than I expected. Okay, I need weapons. Turrets. Can I put a turret on a lily pad? I can put a turret on a lily pad. That'll actually help a lot. Shit. Ah, stop jumping in the swamp. So I'm kind of on a time limit here, because if he keeps this up, I'm going to be out of lily pads. Alright, I need something bigger. Hover bomb gun? Maybe that'll do more damage. Ow, that hurt a little bit. Oh crap, we've hit a second phase. He seems to be moonwalking. Okay, now he's moving. Woo! Try the mini nuke. Yeah, you don't like being nuked, do ya? Swamp creature that probably is the result of radiation, so I'm only making you more powerful. Crap, he is taking out lily pads left and right. Seems as long as I keep my distance, I don't have too much to worry about from this guy. Mini rocket tube. Let's see, we're out of that. Those guys will be useless. Actually, let's try the ninja stars. We never use those anymore. Oh, crap. We hit his third stage. Oh, this is not good. Keep jumping. Tried to eat me! Have some more iron in your diet. Okay, we are really running out of lily pads here. Ugh. Come on, die already! Woo! Alright, we need some more weapons. Mini rocket tube. That should be enough to finish him. Oh, we killed him. Holy crap. The shit is that? What did we just get? You got the box breaker? What? What is this? Box Breaker. Upgrade to your Omni Wrench 8000 that allows you to use your overhead attack and break nearby boxes with a special blast. Coolest boss fight loot ever. Oh, it breaks everything! Oh, this is going to make everything so much easier. And I know I'm going backwards through the factory, but I just want to test this out, and there's a lot of breakable stuff in there. So it just breaks everything that's breakable. Yep.
Pleased to announce a 3% employee discount on all Megacorp merchandise. Tax laws still apply.
Oh, that is awesome. Break more things. Doesn't seem to have any height restrictions, so it's just a horizontal distance issue. Awesome. And I got a skill point! Special skill points. Midtown Insanity? No. How fast was that? What one did I get? Clank needs a new pair of shoes. I've got that one. To be or not to be hit. Planet Buster. Oh, I actually got a skill point for destroying that floating globe. Smash and grab. Smash up the Megacorp score. Cool. Wasn't even aware of that one. Alright, now I got my quick select back. Alright, so let's go find that other hidden area. Holy crap! Can't believe there was a gigantic hidden boss area. That was awesome. Sadly, I think that was our last item, so I don't know if there's going to be any other hidden bosses, but how the hell did I not know about that? I have never gone to that boss fight, even when I played this game before. I have never seen that before. That is crazy! Was this just a dead end? Oh. No, there's a side path that I missed back here. Aha! Ah, the obstacle course, I remember this. It's a lot easier when you have the extra jump from Clank. Okay, so apparently the way to the hidden entrance is not down that path, so it's down this path? Oh, that's gonna make collecting bolts so much easier. Okay, so, on this map, it would make sense that there'd be some way of getting around from that swamp to that swamp. So is there like a ride or something I'm missing here? That's where we were before, on that bridge. Maybe it's you go this way and around, so it's at the end of this. It's got to involve one of these dino creatures, because there's no other way to get to those far-flung portions of the swamp. So the question is, how do you do it? Yeah, this way might have one. I am adding to this world's population of sheep. Okay. Yeah, this one is likely to have something. Alright. So I'm looking for something maybe off of that platform over there? How about you, sir? You seem to be a new one. Where will you take me? You'll take me right back to the start. Alright. Do they reappear? Hopefully they reappear. Yeah, they reappear. Because we got the one bolt near here where we had to buy it from the scientist. We've already done that one. Alright, is there a hidden one somewhere in here? No? No, I don't want to go back to the start. Aha! No, that's probably the guy that brings me back to the start. At least I'm getting tons of ammo from this. Alright. So I'm way over here, it's over there. I think I've gone too far again. Where the hell is this thing? Alright, it's gotta be back over in this section right here. You take me back across. Look at all the little sheep. Alright, is it to the right? Oh, shit. Let's see. Gotta be a dragon thing that I've missed somewhere. Or a teleport pad, or something. What's that over there on that rock? Doesn't look like anything. Is there no way to get across? This is really weird. I know where it is, I just have no way of getting there. So I don't think I could jump from there down to it, because that's really, really far. And let's see how far I can... No, I can't jet across the water on those things, so... Yeah, that just kills me right off. That gets me to the Megacorp store. Oh, wait, there's the dragon! Or was that? I was just there a second ago. That was not there. Did I kill it or scare it off? That's the one I was looking for. Like, it had to be over this way, because it's the only thing that has the sea connection. What if it runs off after it sees you? There we go. Yeah, this is taking us exactly the path that I thought it should take. Okay. I guess we just had to die to trigger it? I don't know. Alright, there's our bolt. Nice. So it took us 20 minutes to find our first golden bolt, you know. We had a boss fight in between, it was fine. We got some loot. Alright. Now for the easy way back to the ship. So I'm trying to save every bit of time I can on this episode. Alright, that's it for Planet Uzla. We're complete here. So the next one is the Maktar Resort. And we need both of the bolts found there. Great. Well, luckily we know the locations of them, so we can, you know, find them. Is this the one that had the gambling? This is the one that had the gambling. Oh, this will be fun with my new smash ability. Break everything! Break all the breakables! Oh, this is like the best item in the game. Okay, let's look at our map. Alright, so there's one thing over there, which I actually don't know how to get all the way over to the other side of the arena for. Do I exit the arena? No. How did I get over there? Maybe it's down here? There's a way over? Oh, no, I remember. Okay, you go this way, and then this thing takes you all the way around, and then you had to go through the arena that way the first time. Yeah, it's to the left. Oh, sweet, it can even trigger the explosive barrels. Nice. We're going to avoid gambling this time, because we are on a mission for bigger bolts than the ones they have in the slot machines. Alright. Get our Sheep Raider out. Money! Oh, this is gonna save me so much time breaking things. Alright, yep, this is the limo we need to take. And that takes us over to the other side of the area. Yep, and on the right there is... Oh!
You will automatically grab ledges if you jump up to them. To pull yourself up, press X. To drop down, press R1.
Okay, we have to get up this first.
You will automatically grab ledges if you jump up.
Yeah, I'm trying to
To
cheat
pull
it. You don't have to
yourself
keep
up,
repeating your
press X.
instructions.
To drop down, press R1.
Aha! That was an easy bolt to grab. Alright, now... we already cleared all the gladiatorial stuff in this one. So, that's not where it is. Can I get a ride back to my ship? Or if I just die, if I go back to my ship, or if I come back here? Oh, there's the limo. Hey, I went back, okay. So, I don't see it anywhere on this map, but if I remember correctly, over here, there was that limo that takes us to that circular world, and I don't think I can... Yeah, I don't get a map of that one, so I'm betting the bolt is somewhere up there. Where? Who knows? All I know is there's lots of breakable stuff this way. So we will slowly earn our money to get the better armor or a rhino or something. Oh, sweet, we don't even have to go through the whole way. We can just take the shortcut to the limo. Nice. Doesn't stop me from breaking things. I remember these giving a lot more bolts the first time we were in here. It probably does this so you can't just grind off of boxes. Alright. Let's head up to the secret area. Or the jamming array. Moon, whatever it is. Okay. Let's see if we can see it. Okay, well, that's easy enough. We found it right there. So, I'm glad it was right next to us on the map. Alright, so... There's a jump pad right below it looks like. So how do we get up to there? From here. Ah! Easy as pie. We're done. Take me back to my ship. Right after I turn some more things into chickens. Whee! Alright, take me home. Alright, well, that was quick. We finished up 2 bolts in 7 minutes on that time, on that planet, so that was really good. Alright. Let's see what the next planet that we don't have complete is. Whoa! Nearly jumped before that bridge was formed. I love I don't have to be even close to these things anymore to break them. This is so much easier. Alright, next planet up. What do we got? What do we got? Megalopolis. Oh, we found 2 of 2 there, so we don't have to go back. Actually, let me get out of the ship. Because there were secret areas that we didn't even see, so let me actually just look at the maps. Nope, we have gotten everything from there. Alright, there is a secret area, however, in Vukovar Canyon, so... Because the bolts aren't the only secret things, although I'm pretty sure I've collected all of the non-bolt secret things now. 0 of 2, yep. Alright, so there's 2 on this one. Alright. So how do we get over to it? It looks like I have to do that big old long jumping puzzle starting over behind the ship. Alright, we can do that. Is this the right way? Yeah. Alright. So that means we need the shot. And Sheep Raider. Good. Alright, so it's the revolving platforms is the one we want. I forgot about this nifty little jump. Oh, shit! Nearly killed myself. Nifty little jumping puzzle area. Alright, so we go this way, and then it's after that first water section. Alright. I really like how they made the slingshot pull objects as well. Like, all the multi-purposing of the original items is so great in this game. Alright, so there's a little ledge to the left of me. Is it this? Oh, like anyone would ever figure that out without that mapping tool. Holy crap. I never would have thought of this random ledge where I can't even see anything on the side of it. Am I going the right way? Yeah, I'm going the right way. Holy crap. See, I really like this game. It hides stuff really well. Alright. No! 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 The failure! Ah! Trying to do the whole course without touching the ground. It is not possible. Okay, so this time we're gonna time our jump a little bit better. Oh man, I have to shimmy across that damn ledge again. Wow! I did not know we could reach that from here. Alright. One more time. I really do like the underwater sections now that you don't have to go unlock the little speed thing. Before, they were murder in the first game. But once you have the aqua helmet and everything else, then they weren't too bad. Alright. Back across the giant... Like, I don't know, seriously, who would be able to, in real life, grab along and edge grab like this all the way around a building like this? That is ridiculous. Maybe he has, like, spider... Or, what is it? Like, the gecko little suction cup things inside the gloves or something. Or Spider-Man grip. Alright. Try this again. I will take the next platform, thank you very much. There we go. And we just go into the cave at the end here, and there's a golden bolt somewhere inside. Lots of little guys to sheep rate. Oh, shit! Lots of guys to sheep rate. Holy crap, there are a lot of guys. Endless sheep! How much experience does this weapon have? Damn, we're only halfway on it, too. Oh, there's our bolt. Nice. Alright, where is our next one? Oh, great. It's not on the main map. So that means we either have already been to where it is and didn't get it, or it's... Let's see, this was the first planet we did the racing. Oh, it could be on the racetrack, too. I am... Holy crap. Endless sheep. Intentionally not killing the spawner so I can grind the sheepinator up some more. Okay, so... Yeah, so there's one of two possibilities. And so I'm just gonna go really quickly look it up. And that way I'm not wasting, like, tons and tons of time just searching for things that I can't find. Alright guys, so I'm back. So I had looked that up, where the next bolt is, and then I finished all of the other golden bolts, went back to look at the recordings, and I lost this hour of footage. So luckily I had an earlier save, and so I'm going to go cover all these golden bolts again, as frustrating as repeating some of these areas will be. To finish up getting all the bolts so that way you guys can see all of them. So I think it's from this planet, let's see. So I didn't even, like, I lost, alright, the save I had was before I got the cave that we just were at. And I lost all the way through Frozen Base, through there, Testing Facility, GhostWolfGames, Megacorp Armory. It was Silver City when I finally caught back up to where the audio cut out for. So I've got a lot to repeat, but it's going to be the first time you guys are going to see it. So this was actually in the hoverbike race for the first one. And it was really a nasty one. It took me a little while to find it the first time. I was sitting here slowly going through the track, looking around corners, like, is it over here? Is it over here? Keep getting yelled at for going the wrong way. It's actually right over here. And that's all we need to do. And we gotta get the level. So that's how we get that golden bolt, or platinum bolt. That was one of the easier ones we found. Now, looking over the maps, I just remembered that we have like a couple of those racing ones. Oh man, I gotta do all the golden rings again. That was like the worst part. So yeah, I don't know if it kind of ruins a little bit of the golden bolt finding experience and you can't see me failing miserably the first time, but oh yeah, so it was the whole time before we even realized these. So yeah, I was complaining about something you don't even know about yet, because I was complaining about it a lot in the other videos. So all of the space sections have one platinum bolt. The way you get the platinum bolt is you have to do the ring race challenge and not miss a single ring. This is unbelievably frustrating, because you also have to win, so you can't just take your time and make sure you hit every ring. So here's to hoping that we do this. I got good enough repeating this. I had to repeat these like 10, 15 times each. It was frustrating, to say the least. Because there'd always be that one ring that you wouldn't cut the corner tight enough, or he would get in front of you and knock you out of the ring, or something would go wrong. But I'm actually not doing too badly this time. But, yeah, so when I talk about frustrations in the later section that actually had the original audio, you'll know what I mean. Or, well, you probably won't know what I mean, because I'm actually decently good at this. But consider the rage of having to repeat each one of these things like 15 times. And, yeah, that's where I'm coming from in those. Like, this section kept getting me if I didn't cut that corner just right. Oh, you're gonna do this the first try? I would very much like that. Maybe this won't be an hour-long repeat section. Because literally most of the hour was me wasting time trying to fix these rings. And I never would have figured this one out. I had to look this up. Like, I was sitting there flying around the area, looking around meteors. No. Like, I never would have been like, oh, I need to go through and not miss any of the rings. Because that sounds like the way to get a platinum bolt. And there's the bolt. First try. Great, now all my complaining later is going to seem hilariously out of place. Alright, Canal City. Wow, I'm just going to, like, nail these ones, because I remember where all of them were. So this is going to be an interesting section of the commentary. The good news is it's probably going to condense the next, what would have been an hour of bolt finding into probably about 30 minutes of bolt finding, since I just shaved off at least 20 minutes just by getting that race done the first time. Alright, so this one is a weird one, because I walked down this pathway before, which filled in this little back triangle over here. And that little bitty tiny thing that's sticking off that triangle, that's actually where the bolt is. So it's really, really dumb that on some of these areas of map, I've been through them, and it doesn't highlight the bolt area, because I've been nearby the bolt area before. Also, I don't know why I'm collecting bolts, because I'm going to revert to my other save, which was after the original recording. So none of these bolt collecting or weapon upgrading things will matter in respect to that. But yeah, just tucked back around this little corner here. It's taken me ages and ages to find this one. But I happen to be looking at the map and I'm like, well, that's a little weird area. Like, I was looking at, like, there's no other area except, like, this area, which I've already been in. That was, like, kind of off-stuck the beating path. Like, that was the end area from that one. So, you know, this was, like, the only weird little side path we had. I also checked down in this little ring over here, which is just, like, a waterside amphitheater. Where mer people or something give presentations. I don't know. Alright, so that takes care of the last bolt for this city. We are on a roll. So much easier once you've already collected the bolts once and you know where they all are. And it's just a matter of getting to them. Alright, Slim Cognito doesn't have anything. Ah, the Siberia's Frozen Base. There's one in this area. Alright, so the one we missed is this big old green area over there. So we have to get a little ways into the base. Oh, cool, I can just warp straight to the convoy. That actually saves me a considerable amount of time. No, it does not, because that's the end of the convoy. Well, that is a massive convoy, like, path to go down. I didn't realize the convoy took that large of a route. Alright, so I guess we have to go the long way around. Perfectly fine. I'll just burn whatever weapons I have. I'm going to skip most of these guys because I don't have to sit here and deal with them. Alright. So the green area is just up ahead. This heavy bouncer is like the greatest thing. And so the green area is over here. Let's see if I can do this again. Ah! So I've got the invisible wall. I need to get over that fence, so I need to get a little bit more height. So, as you can see, there's a platform out there. This is going to become more of a Platinum Bolt finding tutorial than a, oh look, Ghost fails miserably as he wanders around blindly trying to find the damn things. Yeah, it's actually tucked way over here next to the ship. Bam. Alright, that's the only one we were missing on this planet. So let's just boost into the water, turn ourselves into a Ratchet ice cube. Oh, damn it! Alright, at least it's quick enough back to the ship. Alright. Man, we are just blazing through this. Next planet up, mining area. Ah, this one has 2 crystals that we were missing. These are some of the trickier looking ones. Well, not really trickier, but they're ones that I wouldn't have seen immediately the first time coming through. And this area is one we're going to have to return to a little bit later when we come in for an episode to clear the desert and the taiga. Also, we have to clear that impossible challenge at the Megacorp Games. Nice thing about this area is it also has the ship shack. So there's that. Alright, so there's one golden bolt way out in the desert. We'll get that one last. But there's one right down this little path over here. And for it, we're going to need our thermerator. As well as our sheepinator. There we are. And the good news is, while I did get some level, or some experience on my guns, I never actually changed anything into the second form during this section of recording, so there's not going to be any weird... How does he have that weapon now? He didn't have that weapon a second ago. Issues. Freeze this. So, the sneaky little bolt is hidden right up on the side there. So normally we go that way, and we'd want to have this end being the higher end, but now we want this end to be the lower end. Kind of a nice little double use of a puzzle. And there we are. Golden bolt number 1 for this area. I got some weird kind of like chugging noise in the side. What the hell is that? Is that fan or something? That was weird. Whatever. Ice is so hard to move in. There we go. Alright, so the other one is just way across the desert. Should be pretty easy pickings. We just have to not get blown up on our way to get there. And luckily, whenever you touch one of the mining areas, so the little magnet boot thing up here goes up to that mining robot thing. It gives you all sight on all of the remaining crystals in the desert, which is nice, because going around and trying to find them without that map is absolutely murder. I remember doing that as a kid Like, I want to complete all of this. I enjoy the desert. It's fun to go around and just kill things and deal with the enemies. It gets a little bit repetitive, but it's also worth a lot of cash. Oops. So let's see. The Platinum Bolt is more this way. I can also get a ton of Raritanium, so I'll do that when I come back to clear this area, because that will get me all my ship upgrades that I need. Platinum Bolt should be... Oh, shit! We're inside of the big thing. That's bad. That's bad. Bolt is over here somewhere, I think. Yeah, it's up ahead. There it is. Just for those of you crazy enough to go out all the way out in the desert, that's where they throw it. Ugh, so much danger. There we are. So yeah, I'll be back to the desert to clear this in another clearing episode. And then there'll probably be one final clearing episode where I finish that impossible challenge. Because now I have a ton more health. Ah, the testing facility in Dobo. There's 2 of them in this one. And they are not friendly. However, Dobo is one of my favorite planets just because it has a ridiculous number of breakable things, and so our new breakable box smasher is amazing in the starting area. It's one of my favorite areas, because check this out. 1, 2, 1,000, bam, another 2,000, 2,500, another 500. Okay, now we actually have to pay attention. Not really, because we have the bouncer. And that just kills, like, everything. But yeah, there's so many thousands of bolts here. Oh, damn it. I hate this area. I like this planet, but I hate it, because I have to keep switching between the, hookshot and the... what do you call it? Dynamo. In this area, because each of the puzzles, it's like mixes them half and half. So it's kind of annoying, because I can't have them both on quick select. At least we can burn through here with just the bouncer. That should kill everything. Almost everything. But yeah, the continuous switching is kind of crazy. Like, it doesn't really have to be switched all that much. But that's what they wanted to play, so that's how they designed the puzzles on this planet. I guess it is a double check to make sure you've gone through and gotten all of the different things. So I guess that's a good thing. Alright, so here's the area. Oh shit, got hit by that ship. Almost died. That was actually almost the same thing that happened to me the first time I did this. So behind this door is where our Platinum Bolt lies, and to get there, we have to get in from the other side. There we go, that'll take care of it. I hate this area because there's a lot of enemies that are really hard to kill in this area. They're just in weird, awkward places. Alright, so here, you're like, oh, this is the way to go. But it looks like a solid wall, except this is actually a vent. Which is really kind of hard to tell sometimes. But that's why we have the spider bots. And so there's our vault. There's our button. And we can go back around and collect it. Bam! So yeah, I've got to say, other than a couple of the platinum bolts, I think they were a lot more enjoyably hidden. Like they were put in spots that were hard to get to, but you could figure out a way to get to them at least. Unlike in the last game, where there was some of them that's like, wow. The ones I do complain about are the ones that have to go through those rings in the races, because that was an exercise in absolute frustration, and would be not something that a normal person would ever think to look for where the platinum bolt would be. Alright. So once again, I spent another like 10 minutes trying to get that damn health upgrade. You can turn around if you go down through this this vent, or, you know, what is it, glider path. You can actually turn around in this last room and come all the way back. But you can't pull up fast enough to grab that bolt, or grab that health upgrade. It's super, super hard. But the bolt is actually hidden, like, somewhere in this last chamber. I just have to pull up a little bit. Took me a little while to find it. I crashed a whole bunch. Like, it wasn't even funny. Like, just stupid things like clipping my wing on one of these side girders and stuff like that. And, like, one of these poles and whatnot. It's actually a lot harder coming back. The angles and everything are just weird. But hopefully we'll be able to get this done on our first try, and then this dips down. I'm glad I remember all of this from doing this before, so I don't have to sit there and be like, well, I don't know where the bolt is. All I gotta do is just pull up. And there's the bolt. Ooh, I might actually get... Nope, didn't turn around. Hit the ceiling. Into lava. But, yep, there we go. We got that bolt. This planet is done. And it respawned everything again! I know I don't get to keep any of this money, but it's still fun to grab it all. I mean, look how much you make just from smashing everything with this Mega Hammer. That was, like, one of the greatest items they put in this one. Like, I was like, oh, they don't have the Taunter from the first game, which lets me break every box in the vicinity. Putting it on the wrench? So much better, because I don't have to have an extra weapon on my weapon wheel just to break boxes. Alright, GhostWolfGames. Alright, so this was one of the missions where the first time we did this, I actually lost a little bit of footage as well because it corrupted, which is something that kind of happens every once in a while when you capture games from consoles, is every once in a while the file gets a little too large because you get into the game and stuff like that, and you end up losing a little bit of footage. So you're actually going to get to see a little bit of an area where you didn't get to see before, so that's a kind of a plus. So the first time we did this, so there's this big area over here, and the first time we did this, there was this levitator. This is where the levitator was introduced. And I'm like, you know what? This would be where I would hide a platinum bolt, is somewhere in the levitator area. But that's a huge area. When you get over there, I'll show you how crazy expansive it is, so it's not really evident where the bolt is, so you have to fly from that platform up to that platform. And so apparently, if you fly somewhere over there, you can get a platinum bolt. So let's just get over to the first one, and then we'll hit the second one. We need the dynamo. Well, I cleared those guys a lot better that time than my first attempt. Stay off that turret. My turret. Unfortunately, there's not a lot of enemies once you clear the area the first time, so you don't get to enjoy the turret fun as much. Alright. So this is the sneaky area they hid this. So we got this nice long sight line, a lot of enemies that we gotta kill. Luckily the bouncer can take care of most of that for us. You gotta get, you know, there's got this turret, you gotta worry about this guy. This guy over here, which I totally just missed. There we go. So this was a jumping puzzle that luckily I get to skip this time, but it was horrendous. All those little things on the wall come out. So this is one of the things you missed from the first time I was in this area. All the little things come out, and you have to jump them, and then there's some where you bounce and do wall jumps, and it's just a pain in the ass. I fell down, and parkour failed a lot. But yeah, so you have to, this is where you go. Like, you're not focusing. Like, you're focusing on the turret, you got threats coming in front, you do not turn to the side. Like, this would not be an area you'd ever suspect, because that was not visible until we got that map-orator, so it's kind of ridiculous to find it. And you also have to do a full double jump out in order to reach that. So it's not even an easy one to get on once you notice it's there. Would you stop shooting me, sir? Ugh, my wrench is still not powerful enough. But there's our first platinum bolt. Alright, let's see what weapon we're going to need here. We're going to need... we need something really devastatingly powerful. I'm going to go shotgun. We have not used the blitz gun in forever. Oh, I guess it's kind of my fault that we haven't used these kind of things very much, because, like, once I get them up to max level, it's like, oh, I want to level up some of the other guns, so that way I have them all leveled up by the end of the game. It's like, well, some of these guns are really, really useful to have. Oh, I need the dynamo. This is another one of those sections where you need a couple different items to get through it. But yeah, so normally we'd go back and forth along these paths, those would come out, it would take like a minute to get up here, and you had to be perfectly accurate the whole time, but luckily it lets you skip it, which is a great game design. Once you've beaten the puzzle, you don't have to go back and revisit it. I do like that. Hey guys! Haha, I tricked him to get out. Hey, that's exactly the same place I leveled up the last time, too. That's funny. So yeah, you can see the platinum bolt up there on top of that tower. But the first time I was here, I didn't pay attention, and so when you look around, you know, well, I guess you can kind of see the edge of it. But I'm like, it's got to be somewhere in here, but there's so many different places, and you could wander around, because, I mean, look how open this area is out here. Like, you could wander around forever. And so, you know, it was kind of annoying to find, but... Boom! There's our other platinum bolts. Also had to worry about that giant drop. There we go. And then this is how I got up there the first time. And so you can see, like, it never crosses your vision unless you go back for it. And if you turn around and look, you can't really see that tower. It loses its render distance on the bolt by the time you turn around, so you couldn't see it from up here. So it was a rather tricky bolt that was hidden. I don't know why I gathered those 1,000 bolts, but it was fun. Back to the ship. Alright, so our next planet is... the Deep Space Disposal Facility. This one took me ages to get that damn ring challenge done. Then the Megacorp Armory is easy, and then we're in Silver City. So we're actually, what, 26 minutes into this section of recording, and I think we've shaved off about 15-20 minutes of total time, because I know what I'm doing this time. Admittedly, it's not nearly as entertaining as me fumbling around and being an idiot, and everyone watching saying, "It's up there, it's right on the tower, can't you see it, you're blind!" But we can't win in all situations, can we? Well, I didn't even die this time, which means none of these respawned. The first time I did, I, like, looted all these light posts again. So I gotta say, this box breaker, love it. Don't even have to get close to all these things. It just breaks all the breakables. Doesn't do any extra damage to enemies. It's purely for collecting extra bolts from breakables. Alright, now for the most despised thing I've got to do. Really, really, really hate this one. This one took me another, like, 15 tries to get right. Because there's just a couple little corners that are really annoying to go through the rings on. Good news is, he's not even a threat this time, and there's this nice long straightaway at the start that I can get a good beat on him. So I don't have to worry about him bouncing me out of rings, which was annoying on some of the other times I've done this. It's like, oh yeah, on the final ring, he like bumps you out of it, so you miss the ring and lose the race. But yeah, you can see how some of the... Damn it, I just missed one. You can see how some of the tight corners are problematic. So much for showing my skill by doing it correctly the first 2 times in a row. This is a much more natural experience. This is exactly how it was the first time I did this. Just dumb little rings that get missed because they're on tight little corners or something. Or they're being fidgety. Like, look at this one. It doubles back the other direction, and then it makes a sharp turn. I mean, we're going all over this damn place. And the worst part is, I'm getting impatient since I've done this so many times, and I hate doing this ring challenge, which is going to cause me to mess up. So I've got to get really patient. We are so far in the lead, we don't have to worry about actually boosting anymore. We can just focus on making our corner cuts count. Which is good. Oof. Yeah, that was one of those other ones that was tricky, getting that sudden pull up between rings. Alright, final stretch. I've missed this ring before. So annoying. And there's our bolt. Alright, took me 2 tries. So that probably shaved off another 15 minutes of attempts. Alright, Megacorp Armory. This one's a quick and easy one that I was dumb about. Because I was so excited going through and, you know, killing all the squirrels and stuff like that, and breaking all the rockets for that skill point, that I didn't actually realize that there was another mission available. I don't want to go through that speedy thing. Where's the damn tour guide? Okay, there's the tour guide. So basically, all I need to do is go through the tour area, kill all the squirrels. I don't really need to kill all the squirrels, but it's giving me something to do while he's blabbing on. Gets me some of my ammo back, which means nothing, because I'm not going to keep the save file. Sadness. Break that. Break the bridge. Alright, so then we just wait till the tour ends. So we might as well go listen in on the tour since we have nothing better to do for the next minute or two. Oh, shit. Missed a squirrel. No, it's not. I like how they shot a squirrel into a black hole. Wonder what will happen. bet the budget on that thing was immense to shoot something into a black hole. But yeah, you don't need that much energy. You just have to get it somewhat close, and the black hole will suck it in itself.
Finally, we have the Triple B, or Big Badass Bomb. This popular product was instrumental in defeating our competitors and making Megacorp the one and only choice.
So the implication there is by defeating his competitors, he was actually just nuking them with the big badass bomb, so that there was only one company left.
Thank you for visiting the Megacorp Armory. Further any questions?
I like how even going back through this tour thing a second time, you can always pick up extra hints of things.
Souvenir shop. Goodbye.
The only souvenir I want is that platinum bolt, so I gotta follow him into his little robot house. Teleports away, and I can steal my bolt. Alright, that's all we were missing for this world. So, I mean, you know, just a real simple one early at the beginning. What did I miss? Got all the squirrels. Alright. Get back to the ship. And Silver City. We're almost done. This bolt is actually an easy one. We've seen it before. It was when we were captured by Fizzwidget the first time, before we went to the prison. It's sitting in the same dome he was in, and we just have to get make our way back there. And luckily, we only have to make our way halfway back there. Because this will take us to the armor vendor up here. I wonder if I can actually just glide down all the way. That would be nice. Let's see, is there an actual... No, because you have to walk down the building to get into that last area. Maybe I could shortcut myself down over to that way if I... Nope! Nope, not gonna let me do it. Oh, there's actually an invisible wall here! Can I at least get down over here? No, it's not letting me... Oh, that would have saved me some trouble. Alright, gotta do it the long way. Well, easy way to do this is buy some of this, buy some of that. Alright, we're doing it the hard way. Run down through here, shoot the guys coming at me. Or just run past them because they're dumb. Get the massive bouncer out over here. Enjoy smashing every box in that area in one shot. Bouncer kills everything. Except apparently that guy. You're in severe need of extra health, but there is no health to be found in this area, which is very unfortunate. You guys take a few hits. Swing across over here. Kill all those guys before they even get to me. No! We were there! Yeah, so this is pretty much the same experience you had last time. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm just gonna buy these guys. This playthrough doesn't matter anyway, so let's have some, get the shield on. And the little robot helpers out. This should make this a significantly easier run. So I'm just gonna ignore everybody and walk down the center. Oh, this is the way to do it. Oh, why didn't I do this the first time? Holy crap, that was so easy. Wow, that was... Yeah, that was pretty smooth sailing. Jeez. Well, I guess every time you do it, you get a little bit better at doing it the next time. Those guys took 3 nukes the last time I did that. I like how they're just knocking them off, which just saves so much time and trouble. Just go over here, and there's the Mr. Fidge widget that captured us last time. There's the Platinum Bolt. And there is the swing shot platform that we have to hook up to. Alright, so it took us 40 minutes to accomplish what it took me an hour and 10 minutes to do last time. So that was definitely a time savings for you guys. Hopefully it was entertaining. So right about this is where the point was. I had to, because if you look at the map, there's no more green areas, so I had to do a little bit of looking up to see where I missed the last bolt. Alright, so we'll cut out here, and you guys can enjoy the rest of my original fumbling mistakes where I didn't know what the hell I was doing. See you next time. Or, still this time, or whatever. See you in the future past. Alright, so apparently I walked right past the bolt. This is really kind of annoying. Let me just go refill some ammo on my mini rocket too so I can get through this again. But yeah, so apparently it's over in that area with all the boxes. And I've apparently walked by it twice now. So I feel dumb. And this is where we're supposed to go. I just ran all the way to the other side. Kill everything, Heavy Bouncer! Kill it all! Yeah, so apparently you go up the elevator, and the bolt is right here. Somewhere. Yep, there it is. Just hovering out over the gap. Never would have thought to look there, and because I walked underneath it, it clears it off the premium maperator thing. Alright. Let's just jump down off this cliff over here. And we can head back to our ship. That's 3 of 3 for this planet. We'll head off to the next one. Ugh. I can't believe how obvious a spot that one was. It was like out in the open, but it was like really not the way you'd be looking. Alright. So hopefully that's 3 of 3 for this planet. Yep. Alright, Flying Lab, we got 1 of 1, so we're good there. Thugs for Less Fleet. Oh, it's another race 1. We just did a race. I think this is the last race, though, so that's at least good. I can't see. Almost missed like the second ring. Ooh, barely missed that one. Or made that one. And I missed that one. So time to crash into this cliff over here. That second ring's in a really bad spot. Also, did he start with a head start? I think he started ahead of me. Has to cheat to beat me now. Alright, just gotta get all the rings. We can do this. We've had plenty of practice today. We can do this. I was gonna say I can do this on my first try, but then I realized I'm already on my 3rd try. But 3rd time's the charm. Oh, cool. I didn't even notice they had lightning effects the first time I was in this mission. Yeah, look at that. That's actually pretty good lightning for the, Stop looking at the lightning! Focus on the rings! Arrgh! Focus. I will not miss the rings. I will focus. Go 1 ring straight to the... Damn it! I really hate these ring challenges. I've said it enough, but yeah. It's like one of those challenges that you're like, why? Why do I have to do this? Like, maybe giving me 1 missed ring or something, but I guess it wouldn't have the same sense of accomplishment that you feel when you get it. And the platinum bolts are supposed to be a secret thing, you know. I don't know. I always like the secrets where if you, like, you know, have an item from later in the game, you come back through, you're like, oh, hey, here's a place I can use it. I don't think there's a way to get better handling upgraded on my ship or anything with the Raritanium, so that's unfortunate. If I could just shoot him with missiles. Just kill him, and it's like, hey, you automatically won the race, and we've given you a perfect score because you haven't missed any rings up into the point where you killed him. And so, hey, look, there's this platinum bolt here you get for killing him as well. I don't know. I guess this is still better than it being, like, randomly around the open world in these race areas. Because then that would be really tricky to find, because there's no map of these areas because of their expansiveness, but I don't know. I'll just be happy to know that at least once I finish this, I'll never have to do another ring race for this game. So that'll be good. Oh, then I still have that impossible challenge. I was trying to think if there's any mini-games or anything I was still missing, and it was the impossible challenge that we lost right at the end. Like, literally, if we'd lived through that last round, we would have won that. Alright. Focus. 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 Not talking about other things, not thinking about other things. All I'm thinking about is flying my ship through each ring. Oh my god, where's the next ring? I missed one! Where is the ring? There wasn't any more rings! Oh, come on. Alright, so even if I miss a ring this time, I'm going to keep going, because I need to figure out where the rings are after that location. Man, people in those buildings must be so sick with them bobbing up and down like that all day. It's like constantly going up and down in an elevator. I'm like, the concept of this floating office building is really great, except all of my employees keep throwing up all the time. We could have just stuck it and attached it to one of these cliff sides, but no, we had to make it float. Alright, I'm just gonna find where that ring is. It's probably through that hangar. Ah, there it is, off to the left. Alright. No, there's another one. I missed it. I remember this. I don't think I ever found that other ring when I was racing this the first time. Oh god, we weren't even close. Oh, this is gonna take forever. Holy crap, how long is this track? I think it ends inside that hangar up there? And I can't mess up once? Yeah, there's the end. Holy crap. Alright. Well, at least I get 3,000 bolts for failing. So it could be worse. Damn, he keeps getting more and more of a lead every time I restart this. Him pushing me out of rings, like that's just unnecessary. Alright. I'm trying to think of other games that had, like, really annoying challenges like this one. I think I remember the Jak and Daxter series having some pretty rough ones. Maybe the Spyro. I think the Spyro minigames were actually pretty easy for the most part, but some of them did require you to be very, very accurate. Alright, let me swing around this way, so I'm already moving towards the next ring. I think that's the point. You need to get, like, the rings, you need to line up your next ring from the ring before. And if you do that, it works a lot better. Alright, so this ring goes down. No! Damn it. Well, at least I see where that missing ring was. I'm just gonna blow myself up. Let's see, what other games did I have trouble finding all the little stuff? It could always be like, oh, hunting heart pieces in Zelda. That was also another one of those ridiculously time-consuming things. It was always usually pretty fun, though, because, I mean, they weren't ever really, really hidden. Except in, like, I remember Ocarina of Time, there was a couple weird little grottos you had to go into to get some of them. And it's like, wow, I never would have wandered to this backwoods place and bombed this rock, or played the song over here, or whatever it was that opened them up. I don't know. It's a lot different than most... Well, actually, a lot of games today have a lot of hidden stuff that's even harder than these to find. I was gonna say, it's something that we've changed up, but I think, no. The difficulty of early generation games, we've lost a bit of it, but I don't think we've lost the, hidden... Oh, you gotta be kidding me! I hit that ring! We haven't lost the, hidden item stuff for that. Alright, come on. This is just the most annoying damn thing now. But yeah, the Spyro games, they had some pretty... I don't know. Oh, come on. I'm not talking about the Spyro games. I remember them being really, really fun. They had really good characters and really good writing. And I don't think you ever got stronger in those games. Like, in this one, I picked up armor and stuff. Spyro, he takes 3 hits, he's dead. I think you could, like, level up your Dragonfly or something to give you more hits or something. But very, very rarely would you ever take, you know, that many hits and live. It definitely made boss fights a lot more interesting. It's kind of interesting how they went to this, like, oh, you went from 4 or 8 health things when we expanded it in the last game to, oh, you have like 1 billion things of health, but different enemies will do different amounts of damage to those. So I'm like taking 5 or 6 rings worth of health, but it doesn't make a difference because I have like 30 of them. I don't know. I kind of like the way they did the system because it gives you more stuff to progress with your health throughout the game. Like, you're always leveling up and gaining just a tiny bit more health. It really doesn't matter, but it makes you feel like you've accomplished something. Oh, God, I thought I missed that ring. And there's some straightaways coming up. I can ditch this goon. Okay. Be really super careful here. Huzzah! We may actually manage to hit that ring. I think that is the first time we have ever hit that ring in racing this one. Alright, super careful on these turns. There's plenty more straightaways where we can outboost this guy. Being one of them. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Show me that bolt, baby. Show me that bolt. Oh, the sense of accomplishment from beating something so ridiculously hard is amazing. Oh, all right. We never have to do that again. Ever. This one, we're missing 1 bolt. Oh. Holy crap. That is the most ridiculous possible thing. Holy crap. Alright, where is this hidden area? Oh. It's right over next to the bridge. Perfect. I didn't realize there was that many breakable things up here. Alright, let's hope there's not too many enemies between us and the bridge. But at least I get to fight these things, so I'm not too picky. There's that health thing. I don't know how it wants us to get to that. Is there a hidden grapple thing? No. Probably just doing something dumb, but whatever. Okay. So it's just to our right, which has that impassable wall. We actually probably should have just teleported ourselves to the bridge, because I remember this next section being really hard, so let me just jump off the cliff here. Not really hard, but at least time-consuming. And yeah, when we can just go straight to the bridge, much easier. Hopefully without aggroing those tanks, because I really don't want to fight them. Oh god, look at this. It is a gigantic jumping puzzle. Oh, that is unpleasant. Alright, looks like it starts down there on that ledge. Alright. Oh boy. Just my favorite thing in the world besides ring races. Jumping puzzles. Oh shit. Oh shit. Okay. I get it. Okay. Oh, that was... Okay, good. Didn't have to fall all the way back down. There's that lip. There is a lip right there that is causing me all sorts of grief. Alright, we can do this. Aha! The platinum bolt is mine! That actually wasn't all that hard. It just took a little finagling at the end. Alright. Off into the lava! Looks like I get a lot of free ammo from this place. Decent amount of free bolts. Alright, so I think that was the only one on this planet. We'll double check when we get into the ship. 184,000, we're slowly getting there. Yep, 101. Distribution facility, Smolg. Oh, 2 we're missing on this one. Alright. I remember seeing one. I think this is the big place where all the shipping crates were. And I remember seeing the platinum bolt. We just couldn't figure out how to get up to it. Alright, so let's see if it'll give us locations. There is one there and one there. Alright, awesome. This I think is just all a levitator puzzle, so I think that'll be the fastest one to do first. So let's go that way. Oh, that is good money. Look at that. That is really good money. Shit, forgot these things broke. Alright, so we go this way. Alright, it's over that way. Shit. Shit. Parkouring is bad. Well, there's nothing to break with my super pound ability. Makes me sad. Okay. So there's 2 platforms, and then that ring floaty thing up there is where the platinum bolt is. Got it. Alright, so there should be, hopefully, a levitator boost thing going in that direction. No, there is not. Alright. Of course, it's a hidden bolt. They're not going to make it that easy. Alright, up to there. Up, 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 up. Ah! Okay, you can't go sideways even a little bit. You have to go just straight up to it. But we saw the bolt. We know it's up there. We know how to get to it. But yeah, it's so high up that we can't do any horizontal fuel management. It is just straight up. I don't think the fuel management even matters. It pretty much gets you the same place. Alright. Up, 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 up. Ah, we barely made it on there. Awesome! Another golden, or platinum bolt down. Charge boots are good for quick suiciding. Sort of. Alright, so the other one is... all the way over there. Is there a taxi or something we can take to get back there? Because that looks like it's like right near the end of that warehouse section, and it'd be easier just to go backwards. That would be preferable. I just want to go back to my ship! Well, this is gonna be a pretty sad little thing. Huh. Those don't break from my breakable ability. Interesting. I thought the breakable ability was universal, but maybe they had one item in-game that wasn't. Okay, let's do this parkour very carefully. I have time to stand on each one and line up my next jump, so it's okay. Alright. Does not seem to be a shortcut to get to there. Darn. So I'm pretty sure that teleport pad brings us to the end of the jumping thing where the intelligent claw thing was. Alright. Alright, well at least we know where it is. It's inside that factory, so we just have to make our way there. Oh, sweet, it's actually taking us to the factory entrance. Okay. Yeah, that's actually a lot closer than I thought I was gonna get. Alright. I'm gonna dodge a few of these enemies. We'll deal with the ones we can sheeperate, but no sense in fighting everything. We got a long way to go. Bouncer! I have such a fear that all of these are just gonna open up on me. Yay, just keep feeding me more sheep. It's so easy to make a ton of sheep. I could start, you know, selling mutton, I can make wool coats. Alright, there we are. That's enough of that. Blowing up the sheep herd! It's snowing! Alright. Yep, those things definitely can't be handled that way. I like how getting a rocket exploded in their face doesn't even slow those things down. Okay, so this is the area where we had... Alright, it's up there. So... we have to use this... to get us up over here. There's gotta be some way over there. Let's see. Nope, not quite. Oh wait, duh. I forgot about this ability. Should be able to... yeah, I can just wall jump. Well, I feel like an idiot. People were probably yelling at me in the other episode when I did that. Yeah, I can wall jump up to here. Oh, maybe not. Well, I think this one, yeah, I can just hover this way. Dude, trying to make it too complicated. There's our platinum bolt, and that is it. 2 of 2 for this area. Sweet. Alright. Now we just head back to the ship. I don't know if we can actually go backwards in this. Uh-oh. Alright, well, there's an easy solution to this. If I hadn't killed all enemies capable of killing me. Is there options? No, that's quit game. Why? Why can't I just go back to the ship? Too lazy! Getting on it as it goes! Yeah, that actually worked out. Come on, some enemies. Yay, enemies! Shall turn you into a sheep. Well, it's almost that powerful enough. Gets close. Alright, that should send me back to where I can jump back to my ship. Yay! I will never tire of these areas where I can just explode things for like thousands of bolts right next to my ship. Alright, next planet. Algon City Damosel, 1 of 2. Alright, let's see where this one is. Hopefully it's not too far. Alright, come on. Show me somewhere on the map that it's hidden. Great. But we had the Hypnomatic. We haven't covered that little spot, but that's not green, so that's obviously not where it is. I remember there was a weird little, like, mountain or, like, statue that had a whole bunch of the hypnotizable bots on it that I don't think I ever went back and checked on, so I'm thinking that's where the missing bolt is. If not, it's where the bolt we found was, and I'm just forgetting about it. That'll take us to the park, which isn't exactly where we need to go. What'll this take me to? That's just the return pad. Or will this take me to the bank? If this takes me to the bank, that's where I want to go. Nope, that's the park dome. I want to go to the bank. Oh, the sheep! Infinite sheep! Ow, I don't like those damn zapping robot guys. Damn, they've got like a extra special, like, somersault jump that lets them get places they shouldn't be. That's kind of crazy. Alright, the other weapon I want to level up. Actually, let's do the Seeker for the other guys. Although I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to... Oh, shit! Nope, wasn't able to kill him with it. Hover bomb gun. That's more effective. Is there a health crate somewhere here? I remember this area being much healthier. Oh shit, it's him. He survived it? Aww. There's some health. Oh, finally. Ah, yeah. Bastard! Ah, come on! Alright, so if we just play with the Bouncer and the Sheepinator, we should be good. I think I killed more civilians with that than I killed the enemy. Whoops! Alright, dude, come on out. There we go. Where's the Zappy dude? No Zappy dude? I'm cool with no Zappy dude. Kinda miss having those civilians running around to distract them. Eat the sheep! Go eat the sheep, it's totally not your brethren. Well, actually, I think I'm making any progress on this horde. Well, I'm down to 1 HP. Lovely. Can I blow these up? Huh. It seemed like some kind of like skill point achievement thing to blow up, but apparently not. We're not even to that pyramid thing yet. Kind of forgot what I was doing for a little while, just killing these guys. No bolts or anything for getting that. Alright, finally we can go to the police station, or city hall, or the bank, or whatever the hell this thing is. And we can get heading towards that pyramid that we need to use the hypnotizer thingy on. So much easier with civilians distracting them. Damn it! That was most of my health. You aren't dead yet. Alright. Killing everything with the shield. That's what we're down to. Okay, I remember the fish. So that was one of the awesome little ones they had. For the, hidden bolt. I remember just screwing around on that fountain by freezing it, yeah. Shit. Alright, we're just using the shield the whole time. I'm just gonna run past this area. I don't even care at this point. Alright, here we are. This is where... Okay, so I need to clear the bank. Okay. Alright, now with no more threats coming behind me, I can focus on doing what I need to do here, which is Hypnomatic. I'm gonna hope this works. If it doesn't, I have no idea where it's gonna be, and I'm gonna look it up. Jack and Daxter poster. Annoyance over, annoyance is over. Alright, let's see if we can do this. Aha, there is one up there. As soon as it actually comes back to the edge, we can do this. Come on, come a little closer. Alright, what are we supposed to do with them? Kill all of his friends? Blow up the Megacorp sign. No? Kill another one of his friends. Blow up the spinning thing. No. Blow up the Potapret sign? No. Alright, there's gotta be something he can do. Is there someone else he can take over? I mean, obviously this would not be here if there wasn't a secret. Oh, that exploded. Is there anything? Those guys want to kill me. That's obvious. Do I go that way? I just don't know what I need to do. Alright, I'm gonna look this up. I'll be right back. Alright guys, welcome back. So apparently, what you need to do is have him blow up on the bottom of the pyramid. Not really sure why it didn't work before when we were doing this, but we're in the right place. So, you know, points for that. Apparently what you do is you go down here, and that's where you blow up. There's, oh yeah, you can see it. There's a very, very thin, looks like destructible section here. You can see the edge of the issues from. So I just have to hold out here until I blow up. I would never have figured that out if I hadn't looked that up. That was unexpected. There we go. And because we had dicked around on top of the pyramid the last time, it didn't show up as a green area. But at least I had the right idea that there was something hidden here. Alright, so that's everything for this area, I believe. Yeah, that should be it. Alright, let's head back into the bank. You almost got the Sheep Raider leveled up. Those guys do so little damage, it's not even funny. I got a skill point. The hell is the skill point for? Save all the tourists in the bank. Aww, that's nice. All 2 of them. And here I was using them as bait. Oh shit. That's pretty funny. It didn't even let me in. I started it up. Alright, back to the ship. Actually, I don't think this is taking me back to the ship. Oh, maybe it is. Good, good, it is taking me back to my ship, finally. skip all these other terrible, terrible areas. There doesn't seem to be any Megapets over here now. But it has lots of street signs. These things have so many bolts inside of them. I'm just gonna run down the street real quick. I love how I don't have to hit every individual thing anymore. I just have to be somewhat in the area. And everything just shatters. Oop, nearly killed myself there. Alright, let's head to the next planet. That was frustrating. Like, that was not obvious at all that you need to blow that up with that bot. Alright, what is our next one? Ah, we're back to the Tundor Wastes, and there is one more to find, and that's that one hidden out in the ice fields. So this one will be easy. We just have to get into that little ice finding thing, run out like a suicidal maniac, and then we'll be good to go. And then the next episode will be us clearing the wastes, the desert, this, and probably one episode killing that impossible challenge. And then we'll finish up the main story. So, let me see. Yep, there's just that last platinum bolt. Awesome thing is I can get all this free ammo. And while we're here, you know what? Let's level up the spider weapon. It is so close to being leveled up. So let's just blow up these guys down here because they're worth a ton of experience. Oh, come on, really? I mean, look how close that is. We are almost there. Plus, the fact that they're so close to the ammo shop makes it rather nice. I'm pretty much just using them as grenades at this point, just instant detonating them. Come on, that has got to be enough experience to level this thing up. Look at it! It's so close! Alright, screw it. We've wasted 2 trips down here. I'll just refill their ammo in case I need them later, and... Nope, damn it! There we go. Thought I broke the game there for a second. Okay, so... we just have to get over to there, and we'll get our last platinum bolt. Ow! Left. Somewhere over here. I passed it. I don't see it anywhere. There it is. Nice. Woo! There are so many dangerous enemies here. So many. I need better armor. Where'd my ship go? Where'd my ship go? There it is. Alright, so now, I think the best place to leave us off is at the desert, because it had this ship, or the weapon upgrade place. So where is our waste? So we can go get our upgrades for all of our weapons, and then when we pick up next time, we'll go clear the rest of these big open areas and finish that impossible challenge, and then we'll be ready to finish up the story. Should be able to get our arsenal pretty powerful by the end of this. Let's see, I think he's just over the fence over this way. Yep. A random button in the sand. Okay. Lock-on mods, I don't think we're going to take any of those. Acid mod for the plasma coil. That sounds like a good one. So that is, what? 2, and we've got 30? Holy crap, yeah. Let's see. Acid for the mini nuke. Acid for the heavy bouncer. Yes, please. Acid for the spider black glove. We'll hold off on that one. Acid for that. Acid for the hover bomb. Electric for the seeker. Electric for the vaporizer. Acid for the multi-star. And then that leaves us with 12 platinum, so that when we are able to afford either the Rhino or the... Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13... Yeah, so there's got to be... We probably can't get all the upgrades for everything. And I don't really like the lock-on one, it just lets you run in circles with it. So we just have to be able to afford the Zodiac and the Rhino, which I believe is our only 2 weapons we're missing. Why is there a 3rd weapon we're missing? I thought it was just the Zodiac and the Rhino, or am I forgetting one? There's the Zodiac and the Rhino. I don't even think I can afford them. Those are going to be way out of my expense league. Well, anyway, this is a good place to save. So yeah, when we come back next time, we'll finish up the collecting all of the crystals here. Ooh, that actually looks like a very fun little death area over there. But yeah, we'll collect all the crystals out here in the desert. We will go to the... finish up the impossible challenge, and then we'll also get all of the crystals out over here, which now have suddenly disappeared off the map. Hopefully they will come back, because otherwise this will be really hard to find the moonstones. Alright, so we'll see you next time.